easier affair if that's the case. We're right into things. Big Omen Academy, FURIA Academy, and Overpass.
Yeah, here we go. Little bit of a T-side start for the Big Omen Academy. Oh, and already some aggression out of ZMB. He's about to be this first point of contact in the round. Him and Lapex fighting over in middle. And with ZMB winning that fight, he could get caught trying to retreat back through middle. He pulls a quick U-turn there, right? Trying to get out of danger, but they run him down. They get that trade, and now they're picking up the pace into this A-bomb site. Big Omen Academy gonna get the bomb down. It's a 4-on-4 retake to begin this pistol, and look at the aggression. They're taking bank away. Oh my god, decency and drop. They remove both those pushing players, and it's all left onto Aqua down beneath him. Second man, and drop will get the better of him, trading that out. FURIA Academy gonna whistle the pistol. That means like win the pistol, you know? Like you put them together, winstall the pistol, you know?
Is that in the dictionary?
Yeah.
Your dictionary or the dictionary?
I think the way that any dictionary works is it's like maths, right? You can just add words together and it equals a combined outcome.
Yeah, but I think in maths, every number is already, you know, predetermined, right? I don't even know where you're going with that. You're just saying you can make up words and they're valid.
Like you could put like sheesh and yikes together.
I think yikes is a word.
And you could go yeesh.
Yeah, I'm not saying you
and
can't
then
do
that's
that.
like,
I'm just saying
everyone knows what I mean when I drop a yeesh.
Yeah, I think we call that slang. Maybe a few more years before it
any
makes its
yeeshes?
way.
Any yeeshes in chat? Deeg walk out towards Monster. Right now, Hugo, it is just these German Deagles taking a very patient round, hoping that they can whittle away at the defense of FURIA Academy. FURIA, though, likewise, aren't giving them too much aggression. They're not giving them a chance to put these Deagles to good use. And so we got a bit of a group up over here in mid, right? Once throughout their lifespan, every couple of years or so, the rare German Deagles, they group up and they migrate over here towards this A-bomb site. It's one of the most beautiful sites you can see in the Naturius world. That's Naturius with an OUS at the end. Decently here, holding for the push in. And this is the downside, you know, where it's like the German Deagles, like lemmings, you know, destined for disaster at the end of their migration.
The edge of the cliff welcomes them in, Harry. And really, it's just
that's pretty deep, man. That sounds like lyrics to like, you know, Bring Me the Horizon song. I mean, Bring Me Horizon, not really like a good choice there. I don't know, Hugo, you a big Bring Me the Horizon fan?
No.
You seem like it. You fit the
Don't know if that's an insult or not, but I'll try and move on with it. I'll try and live with it. What we will do, though, is throw us over to the Big Omen Academy team speak here for this third round.
Jetzt einfach nur Molling, dann einmal Flash und dann Go hinter uns her. Aqua sollte auch Bombe nehmen.
Ja, legst du TST ab.
Leg den, dann kann ich gleich auch.
Molly kann direkt, du musst dann oben Molly nicken. Obwohl, ne, ich chill.
Ich flash noch einmal Roy und check Mitte.
Antür genadet. Was hast du?
Eine Nade.
Mitte Flash. Ich flash nochmal Roy, Achtung.
Ja.
Und komm dann zu dir.
Immer Anti-Flash.
Gesehen.
Ja. Bin schon lang durch. Contact ihr jetzt gleich rechts an der Wand, wenn ihr da seid. Contact ihr jetzt.
Mann ist frei.
Smoke faded, Vorsicht.
Ja. Einer lang.
Ein Corner oben.
Warte, spacen.
Ich geh nochmal über Straße mit clearen.
Und Truck.
Ist immer noch close.
Corner oben.
Immer noch close.
Ja.
Montag.
Den Guardian abgesmoked.
One-Way, glaub ich.
Flashen, Aqua?
Ja, ich flash hoch, links One-Way, pass mal auf. Pop.
Ja, da ist links ein Gap, glaube ich.
Ist weg.
Corner ist halt offen, ne? Pass auf.
Ja.
Und
Straße Smoke fällt.
Ja, wenn einer hält.
Ich kann das Aqua Cube geben, wenn
Mach
ihr wollt.
Dings von hier.
Close Straße.
Oder gibt ihr alles?
Close links, Toilets.
Ja, Straße.
Treff jetzt. Smoke.
Mülleimer.
Immer noch Mülleimer close.
Mülleimer dead. Einer schiebt hoch.
Truck.
K.
Close
Nice.
down.
Truck
Nice.
down. Ich hab Bank und Stairs.
Digga.
Ich hab nur hinten. Der
Ich
könnte
jetzt
in der
weg.
Toilets kommen irgendwie.
Ich geh jetzt weg.
Bin inner.
Hit Truck.
Okay, ich bleib Default, hab deinen First Contact,
Ja,
okay?
ja.
Dann kann kommen.
Sollten das saven. Ja, aber die saven. Bild.
Nice, war eine richtig dicke Runde.
Wichtig ist, Nick, du fokus da. Wir haben gesagt, wir spielen mit Sprouting, das heißt nicht du musst eine Clip werfen.
Ja,
Ey, Jungs, wir müssen eine Tech machen. Ich hab kein Radar. Lange, ne? Dead.
Schön. Schöner Fokus. Der Ali hat
Ja.
recht.
Ich muss einfach kurz mal
Ja.
reconnecten und Steam neu
Ja, ich
starten.
schreib schon mal Tech rein, oder? Geht das?
Nice,
Ja.
Mann. Sicke Runde,
Nice, dicke
Alter.
Runde, Jungs.
Na
Ich
komm,
war
Lukas.
eben auf Aimbots, deswegen habe ich kein Radar.
Ja.
Ob dir das erst beim 2-0 auffällt?
Digga,
Lapex needs to give Aqua a pat on the back after that one. Saves his life on long. And Big laughing all the way to the bank. They take their first round. FURIA Academy, broken early. Might be forced to force.
Yeah. Bit of a rough spot to be in. You know, it's sat there now as well in a little timeout. Your voice just echoing around in your head, Hugo. They're
No, that's just the voices, Harry.
they're trying to figure out how to approach this round, how to tee it up.
Oh, is Nick coming in? Oh, not Nick, sorry. ND. Nick out, ND in. We've had a drop from Big. Hopefully,
Oh no!
it's all fine. Hopefully, we get them back in the server.
Right, Nick and Searson can't live together. Right, that's clearly what's happening here. Oh no, everything's good.
Yeah, no, I think it's just a drop. I'm not
There's a
actually.
spare chair in the background as well of Nick's thing. He's got two chairs.
Is that okay?
Imagine
Is that
having
allowed?
2 chairs.
I mean,
It's
I have 2
crazy.
chairs.
Is that nice? Do you use them both?
No, you're sitting in one right now.
Oh yeah.
Crazy that. FURIA still got to be, what, 2 weeks into their boot camp now at this point here in Kiev. And yeah, I wonder how they're faring here in Europe. I'd love to know more about these boys. Hopefully we can get them on for an interview at some point, hear about their practice inside of the region. Obviously the only team here in the Academy League to be flying in from another continent. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, they're not going to force by Hugo.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, I did
Interesting.
notice we had a couple of players at like 3 to 4K. It's actually pretty nice. It's you know, you take this as a breather, and then you've actually got a decent buy in round 5. So
Yeah, but Hugo, whenever we pug, if anyone ever suggests eco in after losing
no,
the first rifle,
absolutely
you mold.
not. Oh, I'll never eco. I'm not saying I'm making the right choice.
Ah,
I'm saying
you understand where they're coming from.
Deeg and Kevlar. Yeah, now we're talking.
Yeah.
And also, Harry, I don't lose rifle rounds. I don't know what you're talking about.
Ah, that makes a lot of sense now.
I throw them.
Little eco push, right? The FAMAS along with a USP bodyguard have pushed through Monster. And at this point, FURIA Academy have put together where this round is looking to come in, right? They know it feels like an A play right now. They're going to start to pull up, drop with that FAMAS. And he's going to get to the A site in time. This is a slow round from Big Omen Academy. They don't know how much FURIA know, and now they know how much FURIA know because of that push from Ninjas.
Oh, this is going to be weird. ZB slips the net, and Lapex is waiting for a look that's never arriving. FURIA are all over the bomb site. Big are out and about, and the Deeg start doing the damage. 3-on-3, Big have recovered it for now, and they should be good to finish this one off. Just Ninjas. 1v3, bomb getting planted, and he doesn't have a gun. But he has got a quick 1v1 here, perhaps jumping up, and he gets spotted on that jump. Big get it done, as they should. It was a full eco mostly for FURIA as they were waiting for this 5th round buy, and they're going to have everything they need. AWP is even coming in on ZMB. As long as you have that util for the B bomb site, you should just be fine here. competitive out of the gate is a good sign, considering it was harrowing for Big last time around. But I imagine a lot of that did come off the tech problems that we saw until, you know, they swapped out Nick.
Yeah, then ND came in and laid down the big sword, as it were, right?
The big sword.
The big sword.
Yeah.
From the Big Omen Coliseum, next door to the Big Omen Academy.
Yeah, yeah. It's a whole street of just big buildings.
Yeah, big buildings and even, you know, bigger dreams for these guys.
Wow.
That's, you know, the big organization in a nutshell, really, Hugo. Big aspirations, big hope, big gaming. That would actually be Berlin International Gaming. So that doesn't work.
Or maybe it works even better, who knows?
They double down on the gaming this year.
Well, here's this first gun round, or the best gun round we've seen so far, round 5. Big defaulting outside of B right now, but they are making noise up on top. Lapex, in-game leader, faking things out, smoking toilets, trying to clear long. AWP is here. He needs a flash to get this AWP off the angle, and it's a good flash, but ZMB does not care. He doesn't care what you're throwing at him. He delivers the goods. 5-on-4 here for FURIA. Sit back and relax and force Big's hand at B. Dirty angle for Decent T2.
Yeah, Big still very, very measured in how they're approaching this one, right? Grinding almost to a complete standstill after losing Lapex early on. They're going to group up with everyone at Monster. No one at short here, so this is just an all-in Monster play. Nade misses the timing, doesn't really find anything worth writing home about, and it's Glaive with the opener. But all the kills that come through after the fact in favor of FURIA.
Oh.
And there's Decently closing the round out. FURIA Academy up onto 3. Breaking apart that little buy round out of Big Omen Academy there. And it all starts with Lapex as the first domino to fall. Not much ever really coming in for Big past that point.
Still no T-side up for Big. Leading into the rifles right now, no problem with that. FURIA trying to take some mid-control. Period drops that Molotov, but he does head towards Connector instead. Putting ZMB back along with your Big, probably going to be a little more cautious if they want to go there. Nick is looking for that B pick. FURIA not giving anything up, even with that lurk smoke out Monster. They're fighting ahead of it. They've got the information. No fear for FURIA. Big gaining a bit of control in middle. Lapex is once again up and about, but ZMB spots him. Dodges the AWP. Dangerous move into the toilet. Spotted and almost cleared. Should have been a kill for FURIA. Instead, Lapex lives with just measly health. 5-on-3. Another kill coming through. And FURIA, all goes quiet.
Ooh, and what we're about to see here might be like when, you know, we've all been there. Look, Lapex alone in this A-bomb site. And it's like the timing, you just couldn't make it up, right? It's like when an Amazon delivery driver arrives right as you've left the house, right? Like, you know, you just think, man, oh, timing here. That's basically what's happened, right? Lapex has just uncovered in the closing few seconds. A-bomb site's clear, boys, let's go. And so FURIA, they've got no choice but to save here, Hugo.
Yeah, they're hand forced. At least they get 3. Now, I say at least, right? That means they won it. No, they haven't. You can already see Nick is still down on lower looking for exits. The AWP finds one on the B site, but there's still that con guy that it seems like Big I might have to move past. They might have to walk through. They're still staying by the bomb site, though. But if they do go down connected to join Nick, Decent T's got to watch out. However, it seems that FURIA will get away with this triple save, and that... Oh, I lied. What did I do? I've shut this all down.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Classic Hugo, really, man. Classic Hugo. Can't just let a good time continue. Has to ruin it by addressing the good time.
Yeah, I'm the guy that at 9-0 says the word 16-0, and then we lose the following round.
16-9, actually,
16-9,
is what happens. Yeah.
We've all been there. 3-3, though. FURIA going to rebuy. They save 2. It's temptation enough. 1 man left on the Deagle instead. Oh, that's one hell of a smoke. How's that bouncing? It's landing into short for Aqua. Really trying to stop these T's from push or CTs from pushing up. In they move though, no fear, no problem. Drop trying to take that space, and Big nowhere near this, still working up mid and connector.
Yeah, but look, so this was Aqua's smoke, and it falls in such a way that, you know, it's basically, right. You know when you throw that short smoke tunnel as a CT.
Yeah.
If you ever miss that smoke and there's a little gap in it behind it, like, so they can walk out, if that makes sense,
Yeah.
behind the smoke, that's a big problem. And that's basically the smoke that he throws there. It like gives this illusion that, yeah, we're gimmicking around the smoke, we're trying to hold short around this short smoke.
We're smoking
right?
it,
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like the mid smoke that you throw over from spawn.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And so it's almost like to give this illusion that, like, yeah, we're taking short water control. Now, it slowed FURIA down for a moment, but now that the smokes have faded and they've taken short and they're not dead, they're pretty safe in the assumption that, yeah, there is no one here. Still a nice idea to fake some short control, and I think as a result we're going to get a pretty heavy A commitment here. No one outside of B, everyone grouped up at A. They've thrown that fake utility at the start of the round, and now they look to follow through on the A play.
Yeah, FURIA tried to escape, but that was never going to happen. Big are so close, and there's so many men, maybe too many men. Drop is going to try and lessen the burden, but he can't hold on. 2-on-4, or probably looking to save. It's not like this is much of a retake by here for FURIA. Deagle Orb, nah, get out of there. Give Big their 4th. Well earned. Awkward Viperia, who, as said, tries to escape. Definitely didn't have the room to do so. His teammate wasn't covering short in any capacity. And then they go out on the flower beds to try and trade that kill, and they die. You wonder, man, if they were there in the first place, it could have actually come up for FURIA. Instead, Big just lock in another slow round. Grouping is 4 or 5 and moving up to a bomb site together. That's been the bread and butter of this T-half so far. And it's looked pretty good. FURIA now broken, and well, they were able to cobble together a decent buy last round. This one will not be the same case. Gonna have to be that full eco. Throw the AWP into the mix. Hopefully ZMB can, you know, go in a more proactive position and just sitting back at long. If he has a spawn, go for a mid pick. Maybe take B short early. Although we've already talked about the utility that is coming down there, so we'll have to see what he opts to do. Mid spawn, perfect for ZMB. Oh, he's actually thrown... No, he's still got it. He's still got it, yeah. So, chance to start things strong. You know, you can always go into connector, fire 1 bullet, and get out in time before the mid-rush actually hits you, as long as your teammate is trying to cover a mid-smoke. You have a timing there. So we'll see what ZMB wants to do.
Yeah,
here. He's looking very vocal.
WePlay Academy also haven't been very quick in a lot of this T side. I don't think you have to worry about them running you down on a comp peak, right? So I'm curious. He's actually going to take it towards B.
Okay, best A spawn, by the way. That's...
Yeah, that is the interesting part there, right? He did have the spawn for a mid peak. I thought that's what you were going to have out of him, but he's in the right place by the looks of things here, Hugo. Oh, run boost. Woo! Here it is.
Nice.
What a way to steal that opener. This AWP thrown into the fight immediately. A tag already, as well as that opening kill. Aqua brought down low.
Oh, 4 health.
That's rough.
Good spam. That was 2 guys shooting through the wood there. What a great way to get an opening pick, right? Like Big, they saw the molly, they were not ready for that. even hit the leg to Aqua. Would love that to be a kill, considering it's not like you're out of the woods, right? You may have taken a flashy first frag, but at this point in the round, Big can still execute as a unit. Faking out towards B. They don't seem convinced. Out Big go. Meanwhile, while Big are making this very long rotation back up towards A, FURIA have done the same. They've stacked this top bomb site. You know, these are rounds where FURIA need to just believe in the call, right? If they start to question it after 15 seconds of waiting and move back down towards B, they're going to really regret it. And we saw rounds like this out of FURIA the other day where, you know, they would have, you know, four on B, 1 on A, and they'd still panic and the anchor would leave. Well, this time they're not going to. They're all here committed as Big run up long.
Yeah. Apex with the opening kill, but there's a pistol to rain out in response. However, the rifles are keeping it clean right now. Oh no, FURIA turns too fast. It will still get traded.
Sheesh.
Vincere dead to Apex, and it's a damn good try at that round there for FURIA Academy. They get it down to the 2-on-2, but sadly they just can't get it over the line.
Yeah, that's a commendable effort, right? There was just the AWP, and ZMB was so low after that first gunfight that, you know, he's never really able to do more. Couple of kills here and there. FURIA are happy with that eco. Now they've got to capitalize on the damage, though. Put their money where their mouth is. That's how it all began. That P2K tap for Decency wasn't bad.
Hey, that shot from FURIA.
Yeah,
that was
flick. Yeah. There were a couple of nice ones in there. So let's see what we got out of FURIA. Are they warmed up now? Because Big are bringing the heat. They've got their own AWP. Apex taking it on the T side. I'm watching Monster.
Oh, and a faster round out of Big Omen Academy. The rifles are out though, and they're running in to this B site, into the crossfires they go. Prime Taps has managed to get very, very deep, but they know about him, and his teammate Apex is still trapped on the other side of Monster. They've even wrapped him. Ninjas is going to have a hell of a round.
Yeah,
3 kills in it, one of them being that 180, and then followed up by an immediate smoke spam onto Apex. And what a way to get Big Omen Academy doubting themselves a bit, right?
Yeah.
They try to throw you like the uppercut. They're hoping that that is going to be like the, all right, boys, let's deal a bit of a killing blow. Let's wreck the morale for the half, right? We'll throw them a fast B play. And they run into those crossfires, the CT, and then double Monster setup. And they get churned up, man.
Yeah, I like that idea, though. You know, it's a cool little play to throw that bridge smoke and run through it. Decency was spamming with the AUG, however, so he did, you know, he got first kill for free and then even more damage. FURIA with a flash peeks mid, but Glaive was not blinded. Does some damage, but 7 health Glaive lives to tell the tale. ZMB, oh, fast moves, but not fast enough, not to dodge Glaive, who's now been given a free AWP. And on 7 health, as the secondary AWPer for the team, that's got to feel pretty fine indeed. It's forcing FURIA's hand to gamble. Oh dear, peeking into the AWP now. Decency digging the hole deeper. And FURIA, they were just about to rotate A to stack and gamble on that top side. Now they know it's done. Now they know Big are in, and they're looking to save. Shambles of a round there for FURIA. Timing's not really getting taken account of. And look what it's going to do to you. 5-on-2. Big will get out with everyone alive unless Aqua falls on the hunt. And hell, he may do worse. He may take your guns away.
Oh yeah, he's going to do that, all right. Aqua removing one of these weapons, and now they know where Ninjas is. Look at this mini-map, bro. It's like the film Alien. You see them all coming up on the little motion sensor. Oh, my word, Ninjas. They're in the walls. Oh my god, he's creeping through. Threading the needle. He's gotten between both the hunting parties, but they know he's down the ladder now. Is anyone going to be brave enough? Is anyone going to do it?
Do it.
Go! Oh, they let him get away with it.
Ah, well, Big. They have a bit of mercy left in them.
Mate, that was a rickety cricket round, man. It started looking all right, and then look what it turned into. Oh.
Oh, well, Harry, you can't fake it out on these streets. 6-4, and it feels like Furia's money has been the deciding factor of a lot of these rounds, right? Put on the back foot early after their 2-1 lead. Constant saves, forcing together with 3-4 guns, not 5. And this round is no exception. Ninjas keeps his AK, no one else. And so, big. The beginning of a very good half for them. But I don't think it's done yet.
Apex has got a pretty cool desk as well. I do just want to say that. It's got a cup holder built in.
Wow.
Like, that is pretty next level.
That's true gaming.
Yeah, right. He's never going to be the guy that goes, guys, I've just spilled energy drink all over me keyboard. We got to take a pause. Nick, meanwhile, Nick would totally be that guy, and you just know it. He's got a flat desk, no cup holder. Nick probably has 4 glasses, all half full of water up behind the PC.
Better than half empty.
All gamers have, you know,
yeah, water.
the glass, you know, the water collection. You don't, Hugo, but you're not a true gamer.
What does that mean? I drink water.
Yeah, no, you
I'm
drink
a
water,
human.
right. Hugo, little known fact, most gamers mentally unwell, right? I fit into that category as well.
Okay.
So trust
Alright.
me, I'm speaking from experience.
Don't
here.
speak for everyone.
And
okay.
we just love having cups in our room. I don't know what it is,
I hate it.
but it's a gamer tradition.
I'm OCD.
You bring a
levels of
cup
clean,
in,
yeah.
you bring a cup in, and you go, that's fresh, and then you just leave it there and you forget because.
Oh, that makes me angry.
Yeah.
That pulls out something primal in me. Just if you're going down to the kitchen, take your cups with you. How hard is it? Who knows?
You sound like my mum. Here
yeah,
you go.
it's so easy, and it saves you in the future. Yeah, why clean when you can just always be doing a little bit of cleaning that feels like no effort? Then you never have to clean.
No, bro, you let all your cleaning
never
build
dirty.
up,
No.
and then in one day,
No.
in 1 month, like in
One
no
month.
cleaning, you then do like a mass, mega stressful.
Yeah,
clean.
okay, so you can tell the difference between me and Harry
Yeah.
in this one. Who's the adult?
I'm more like real and raw.
Real and raw. Okay, yeah. Well, real raw Russell now. You can be exactly that, Harry. You can take the real and raw tag. It's all yours, buddy. I won't fight you for it. I guess I'm fake and fresh.
Yeah. I mean, like, more like, I don't know, like...
What's the opposite of raw? Fresh.
Fresh.
It's pretty close.
Fresh and raw, aren't they kind of similar?
I don't even know. What's
You'd
raw
be like,
mean?
well done. You know?
I don't think the only context raw is used is steaks, Harry, but...
No, like dinosaurs say it as well.
yeah? Or...
I can't wait till we get Jurassic Park in real life. But, like, hopefully not, you know, how it went for them. How it goes for us is going to
Yeah,
be way
I'm sure
better.
we would be absolutely fine. I'm sure nothing could possibly go wrong if we grew dinosaurs.
Regular zoos at that point would just be like pet shops. Everyone want to go to the dinosaur zoo. And right now, FURIA Academy. They're the...
Yeah?
They're looking...
Yeah?
more like dinosaurs because they're feeling a little,
Sour?
yeah, a little sour as to how this one's going.
Poor effort, but... Alright. Sneaky. This has been big entire T-side, right? These little crawls. Nice pick for Lapex, finding a player in the toilet. 2 more on it. That long flank is massive for ZMB. He has got the orb. That might inhibit him, but it doesn't matter. He's got the kill onto the orb. A little gap in the truck. Decent. He takes one, but he's traded, and the bomb site has been lost. They know about the backstab. They smoke it off, in fact. ZMB, there you go. He'll throw one in front of it. But he's not going through it. He's waiting for them to come to him, and Big have no interest in that. They're looking for the other 2 players. Aqua seems to have found one. Oh, the timing is everything. He's got to hang on, and he's missed the timing. I think Ninjas knows. Aqua making noise now in the toilet.
Oh.
Ninjas coming up for the backstab, and there it is.
Okay.
Now ZMB can activate and drop back in CT.
This
Needs
is
to go.
big. Yeah, this is huge. ZMB's made this contact now. If we could get the timing hit from drop, because the scary thing is he is getting wrapped through bank. Time's running out. Like, you got to go at some point, and they might have just left this too late.
Yeah.
They get all the kills, but
know.
I don't think there's time. They
I
might
don't think so.
Oh my god.
No.
No. That's a shame.
Yeah.
That's a shame. They had all the pieces. I thought the pace would have picked up drastically when they get that kill on Aqua, but it felt like they were still just very concerned about what had been taken away, what was being held. And, you know, I can kind of understand that worry with Lapex having up and disappeared from the site, but it just felt like, you know, you either go fast or you don't win. And it's like, at that point, you know, it's kind of the only option you have left.
Yeah, you know, ZMB as well, he gets smoked along, so he like drops that deep smoke, but he doesn't do anything with it. He's just trying to like, you know, get in the heads of Big so his team can have more space. And he's kind of made useless there because he's got to wait out 15 seconds of smoke plus. So yeah, he's super delayed. He never actually finds anything from that position.
That's such a shame, man.
Yeah,
That looked like that, like all the makings of a FURIA round.
2 second difference from a win. Right?
Mate, now Big Omen Academy, they're feeling real good about this, right? Like you get one of those rounds passed, and you're, you know, we've seen guys. I think it's like Young Ninjas. Whenever they want to time, Astralis Talent, another team that want to time, bro. It's always like the weirdest feeling when it happens, you know, like. Because if you're Big Omen Academy, you realize there that FURIA probably should have gotten away with that.
Yeah.
And you're very, very content with this 8-4 scoreline. And the fact that it could get even sweeter, if you win this round, you break FURIA's money again. You are in such a good position on the Big Omen Academy side right now.
Big 1B, and they don't want to wait for it either. Grouped up already in the monster smoke. They hit Ninja's drop is, and he fires through with drop, finding a double. That's one way to open up. Smoke spam will do it for FURIA. And hell, this is your way back into an 8-7 half perhaps. It's all FURIA managed yesterday on this map against Rufire and friends. 7 CT rounds. They won the game though, didn't they? Had a really good T side, so it could be enough. They've just got to close this one. Don't want to let Big back into a 3-on-5. Double AWP on the A site. It looks good right now for FURIA. As long as these AWPs can find a killer piece, we are in no trouble. Glaive doesn't know how close the AWP is in the toilet. The other one on long. Oh, forces Pyria's shot. There's Glaive going down. Pyria's seen 2 at long. All the info now for FURIA. No reason to give these kills up. Make big commits, and they'll have to.
Yeah, double setup on Truck as well. Pyria nails that first shot. He's even swinging wide. Lapex, nice flick. And he's ready for the challenge at Truck. He's ready for that double setup. There's still 2 players close on the short side, and he's also getting wrapped at long. He won't anticipate that all 3 are going to be behind him. And so ZMB locks in that round for FURIA Academy. It is like a bit of a sigh of relief that they go on to find a round immediately after the round they should have won. It at least gives them the chance now to salvage this first half at a 7-8 scoreline. But it is going to feel like a bit of a grind if you're FURIA here, right? The money's already established for Big Omen Academy, so they're going to be bringing out guns regardless of if they're losing these rounds. Regardless.
Yes, indeed, Harry. Yes, indeed. Double AWP still here. FURIA maybe back for another con pick. He's got his little decoy dropped. Won't find anything from it though. FURIA have had trouble in you know, grabbing openers aggressively. Sure, if they wait till Big come to them, that's when they've had them. But in terms of forcing early fights, Big have not been, you know, going up for these mid picks or peeking down monster. That's a weird one. Molly, they push with it, but they still get traded to the favor of Big. 4-on-3. That looks so good for FURIA initially, burning out Aqua from position. But still, Big managed to trade their way in. ZMB's dropped into the B site, trying to cover everything here. They're already walking out Monster, though. He doesn't know. He's going to try and take short instead. Back open. But maybe something to be grabbed here. It's a very weird round.
ZMB.
Monster player
ZMB,
walking out,
the
and Lapex catches him.
Timing decent. He will blindside Glaved at least. And Big Omen Academy, now they know there's at least still 1 player here in B. And so they decide they're not done playing these mind games just yet. Oh my lord, look at them. They're making a bit of noise. They feign that they rotated up to A, and FURIA Academy have fallen for it.
Wow.
Hook, line, and sinker.
That feels good. They didn't even really do anything. They just ran up connector. That's a weird one. The smoke does come down, at least not letting him get any more. But Decenty's opened up this round with his 3rd kill. Jumping into the pit for prime tabs. Oh dear. Nick is going to get the trade, but he wasn't ready to cover that play. Out through the smoke has gone Pyria. 1v1, drops in with the AWP. Oh, seems to have heard it. No, maybe not. Oh, missed shot. And Nick is going to be able to close that whole round. That whole 3v2 was a total mess. But Big, they thrive in the mess, Harry. The bigger the mess, the more rounds. 9-5. And FURIA out of cash.
Yeah, it gets a little ugly in the 3-on-2, really. Like everything kind of that wasn't the cleanest. And it's another one of those rounds where Big Academy, they kind of laughed to themselves that they even get away with it. Pick him mid from ZMB, and he will live to tell the tale. Manages to get out of there thanks to that little flash. He's still on for the round here. Triple boost as well, pulled in a rifle round. So they're leaving ZMB to solo A with this AWP. The triple boost at B, and ZMB, man, he's looking up for the challenge. Despite being low, he's found a double here. And Big Academy already in a 3-on-5 on the back of this solo A hold. ZMB's already done enough, and he's doing even more. Come on, ZMB, an ace maybe, just one away from it. This is your round, ZMB. This is your moment. No one's going to take it away from you. No one's going to ruin it. This is ZMB's time to shine. One away from all 5 in the round, and if anyone steals it, I swear to God. Oh, period, that's it, you're done. You're done. Your days in Brazilian Counter-Strike over. Cancelled. ZMB said so.
I think he's just happy with the round.
Yeah.
Also, Pyria is saying, mate, I need everything I can get at 4-11 at the half, right? This guy's been one of the big fraggers for this roster, but going a bit stone cold in this series. Still, recoverable game for FURIA Academy, right? Finding 6 at the end of the half. Could have gone a lot worse. And they've shown us some great T-sides on Overpass as well. And though FURIA, first couple of Overpass games didn't really go their way here in Europe, but yesterday they picked up their first W here, and they're looking to do it again big. That being said, definitely the team we're watching out for right now. They look ferocious. Lots of very slow T-side rounds, just grouping, playing smart CS, nothing too confusing. And still, they managed to fake out FURIA in a lot of those rounds, right? Great shots from ZMB regardless, and now we get into the second half. Big moving over to the CT side.
Also, I don't want to address the elephant in the room, but Aqua having a quiet game. Not often the guy we associate with the little numbers.
Yeah, hard to hold him to the standard that he set in the first couple of days, I guess.
Well, Hugo, you know what? We're talking about Big Academy. Why don't we talk or hear them talk?
Let them talk for themselves.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Let's listen.
Scheiße, das ist jetzt cringe, Digga. Das war auch, glaube ich, drauf, Digga. Scheiße.
Was ist drauf? Mitte.
Bitte 4.
Deep hoch.
Tot, ich hab sie nicht gesehen. 3.
Wir müssen halten, nicht
Einer
den
kurz
Flashen.
down.
3 Mitte gewesen.
Vielleicht geht Con runter.
Vielleicht wollten die Con runter.
Banane, pusht, Banane.
Sind schon da. Rennspot.
3.
Nice.
Auf Retake jetzt zusammen.
Warte,
Einer
ich komm
Close
lane.
Bank wahrscheinlich. Einer
Ich
Default,
kann
einer
für euch
Close Bank.
flashen, gleich
legt die
sterben
Gold.
raus.
Alle Bank zusammen, nicht
Default
Stairs.
liegt nicht, Default liegt nicht.
Es kann
Ich
Close
kann
sein.
vor
Hinter dir.
Bank flashen. Ich flash vor Bank, fliegt.
Einer ist, glaube ich, Default immer noch. Ja,
Default
Default
2.
Da links an.
Default 2.
Einer Full, Default.
Noch einer.
Toilet.
Letzter Toilet.
Hast du Smoke?
Ja,
Smoke hatte Dings, hatte
Liegt
Aqua.
irgendwo hinter Backside.
und wir pushen rechts.
Ich wusste die Smoke.
Der wechselt. Irgendwo.
Hast sie?
Die
Warte.
Smoke-Bombe.
Ja, mach.
Kannst du fusen,
Ich
Luca.
flash tief
Du hast Kids.
Straße gegen. Ich hab Kid.
Dafür ist so, dafür ist so.
Oh mein Gott. Ey, Jungs, das tut mir
Alter,
Oh mein
Digga.
Gott.
Wir haben...
One way to steal a pistol round away. Big get it done on the A site with a little retake. They seem to be having their fun, Harry, when we throw them over to the team comms. Some of these players,
Some of these dudes,
some of
right?
these guys, these gamers. We're
Some
listening.
of these guys. Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, we hear you.
Auf geht's, Junge.
That's what they say. Triple AK by FURIA. No fear despite losing the pistol. They get a bomb plant and they drop some guns over. All right, let's see what this is going to amount to. Really has to be a win at this point. You've kind of thrown yourself in quite a risky position. If you lose this round, you've got to go down 12-6 before your next buy. And they're doing exactly what Big got away with so many times. These little 5-man crawls up to the A-bomb site. Are Big going to cotton on in time? They're moving towards the toilets. Lapex, first contact, although it may be the rifle drawing them into his tucked position. Glaive trying to spot everything. See some long control. And Lapex is on his own.
Oh, yeah. Glaive mollied at the truck, but it's not burning him. Still, he's going to get AK'd out after the first. Prime Taps is waiting in this smoke, and he will decide to get out of there. Nick's auto shotgun. Whoop. Yeah. Ooh, there's the MP9 wrapping the toilets. That's going to force FURIA to hold everyone over here at long.
Weird.
You can see that they're trying to remedy this by fast flanking the toilets, but it's
on
not
it.
a toilets plant. It's not a toilets plant. It is a long plant only, and even then you've got to peek wide to deny this. Big Omen Academy aren't on the bomb yet. They're focusing on kills, and Nick is adding plenty to the tally. They're on the bomb, and Nick, auto shotgun, babe. There it is. Big round out of this guy, and a big round on the board. 11 now locked in.
That's hilarious, dude. That's really not the plant you want either for the long control, right? Like, I don't know what made FURIA plant in that position. It might have been the fast toilets wrap, right, or the fear of it. But there's really no good post plants for that position unless you're staying in the bomb site, or if you have CT, right? Say you have bank, that's a really good position. All right. But yeah, you can see how stuck FURIA get on
out
the
of all the
side.
places they had, long was the only place they could have played that from, and even as far as long plants go, it's a pretty grisly one, right?
I feel like,
of how much you have to swing.
You know, from watching a lot of CS, and I imagine, well, you're always here with me, Harry, so you'll probably be able to agree. I feel like, you know, the higher the level you get, the worse any form of truck plant becomes, right? Like, especially planting in the middle of the truck. The amount of clutches I see lost because of truck plants, because you get stuck, or, you know, you don't have a good post plant, or even if you have CT, I've seen a lot of people lose to truck plants, where, you know, whereas default plants give you so many options, and, well, it's default for a reason, right? You can play with your opponent in
it's just a lot easier to get an idea of their intentions as
are
well,
they sticking,
right?
Are they faking? Yeah, you know if it's default.
Aqua's got a Bison.
Ballsy. This is funny as well, because like FURIA should be eco this round, but because they got a bomb plant and more kills, they've actually bought again. And so Aqua's probably not ready for this.
So far, the only Bison kills we've had are from ZMB, and it's not changed yet, but there's Aqua adding his name to the tally versus ZMB's squad. He's dealt with Pyria, giving FURIA Academy a taste of their own medicine.
How does that taste, Harry?
I don't know, man. Getting killed by a Bison, that's never good. Oh, no.
The rifle's dying just so he can trade. He's not even taking guns. There's the AK finally, but yeah, he's pissed them off enough, I imagine, in this round. Ninjas 1 on 3. There's one. Going to try and move back into this B site. The bomb under Aqua's control, and he's taking a quick 1v1 here, but he'll get away with it. 3 kills for Aqua. Lovely stuff. The Bison does it all. And then 12-6, FURIA, they're double forced by, right, this should have been their full rifle round, but instead they dug their hole deeper. And Oh, this time they have nothing to show for it. No bomb plant, barely any damage. And so now, well now, FURIA don't really have a lot of rounds to play with. They're going to have to eco, surely. It finally does come through. And I say that there's an AK in play, but we can buy next.
It's going to be a little bit awful though, right? These double force buy rounds have certainly left you further behind than you wanted to be. You're not going to have a full rifle round until you're 5 rounds deep in this T side. And with Ninjas opening up this round, getting spammed out down towards B, and Aqua extending that advantage, it's only going to get worse. Nick's auto shotgun, he's got a new favorite gun, doesn't he?
Yeah.
PrimeTap steals those last few kills away,
He was hunting them,
13-6, and now, as mentioned, 5 rounds into this second half, we've got our first proper buy for FURIA Academy.
Yeah. Kind of a scary spot to be in, right? You don't have any room for error. You lose this, and I'd be pretty assured in calling GG. Oh, yeah, the spam for PrimeTap's insult to injury. He gets 3 in the round. Nick was like a moth to a flame. He was really trying to hunt down those last couple of guys, but PrimeTap's got there first. And now we have to see FURIA something come out of this T side. Whatever your best strat is, whatever your best call is, needs to be now or never. ZMB AWPing Con, but with the Molotov down, they're not going to peek him. Pyria spammed a monster smoke for an early kill though, taking out the shotgun player of Nick. And after that B kill, knowing that Big are going to lean a little heavier down lower, FURIA begin to move up into middle. They are getting flanked by Glaive. This is a weird timing, right? Because Pyria is still here, holding from spawn. Glaive walks into it. Pyria is sleeping at the wheel, though, and Glaive gets the refrag. 4-on-4. FURIA know behind them is lost, and so they must continue forward.
Yeah, the rotates from Big are a little bit weird, though. We need to have someone move up to A. You know you've got FURIA trapped at this side of the map, and they don't have any other choices. But you've only got one player.
Oh, how?
He should not have lived that.
No.
Lapex should not be alive right now. And it's not through any incredible doing on his part. That was just a bit of an awful miss there. That could have been the round in the palm of your hands, because now in a 4-on-4, Big is still very much keen to give this round a go. And these post plants haven't been kind to FURIA yet. This time, we've got a default plant. We've got a toilet set up and guys at long as well. However, Ninjas loses that fight toilet side. Aqua gets out as well. PrimeTap's going to deal with drop, and so now it's just ZMB all alone at long. 1v2, smoke on the bomb. He's swinging wide, deals with PrimeTaps, but the trade is immediate.
Wow.
And the defuse going to come through for Aqua. It's 14 on the board. Big Omen Academy running away with this game.
Yeah, it just never feels like Big have been tested in this map. I've got to say it. Like, you know, as far as dominant games go, this feels like one of them. The scoreline is as such. Remember, right, this adds even more hilarity to the context that was that opening game between these teams on Overpass. Big were on the CT side to begin, if I recall. They went down 11-2. In that 11-2, Nick crashed a few times. It was clear that that was affecting some of the rounds. He was anchoring bomb sites, and he would just drop out in 4-on-4s. And so Big pulled in a stand-in. You're 11-2 down. You think it's already over. Stand-in ND helps them manage to pull a full comeback and win that game in regulation. Well, now we're seeing Big without the caveat of tech issues, without the caveat of a slow start. And look at the damage they're doing. 14-6. An opening kill for Lapex on long. ZMB, we've used the words taste your own medicine before. Well, it's coming through again. That's how he was able to find opening kills on the CT side. And Lapex is looking for more than one. Missed shot on the flick, but he still controls the toilets. And Bigger, no pressure to keep up the fight. 5-on-3 now as Glaive grabs Ninjas down in middle, and he's looking for a little bit more.
Yeah, he's even got Aqua nearby to help him out and swing to trade this. Oh, instead, It's given away back in. This should be the B play. However, FURIA, the bomb is still in spawn. So Decent is having to go back and get that. That means they're not taking proper advantage of this chance to explode into B, because they had to go back and get this bomb. And it feels a bit muddled, really. I think you either needed to accelerate the pace and use the full numbers advantage, or considering the bomb was dropped, just back up and play that 3-on-3 out, because now, you know, they kind of fumble at the B site trying to rush that 2v1. The timings are a little off. And so as a result, Decency is going for the A play, while Drop is trying to draw B rotations. Decency's got 15 health though, mate, so you need Drop to do a big task here.
Unlucky.
He doesn't get anything. Decent, he's going to get hurt on the run-up, and I don't even think he wants to give this a go.
Could have planted.
Because once he gets the bomb down, what more is there for this guy to do?
I mean, I just don't think he thinks he can get the bomb down.
No, right?
Like,
Because you wouldn't expect that to have drawn rotations.
The bomb down is the opening. That's when, you know, you can suddenly win the round. Pre-plant, you've got no chance. The Big aren't going to give you the kills before the time's up. He thinks that they are in the bomb site. Lapex was nowhere near. He was nice back, safe in CT. So.
It's so sad. It felt like FURIA recognized the gravity of those trades, and that kind of, instead of like crafting something beautiful, it made the whole round turn to mush. So let's go into the Big Omen Academy team speakers. They head in to what could be their last round here on Overpass.
Ja.
Monsters gesmoked.
Flash kommt.
Nichts gesehen.
Noch eine.
Geh weg.
Kurz drin, kurz drin.
Halt Party.
Ich geh
Pass auf,
B.
pass auf.
Ich geh B.
Kurz.
Machen.
Kurz ist tot.
Seh nix kurz.
Ich geh B, Lukas.
Will, bleib.
Kurz noch einer kurz.
Ich kann vor kurz flashen für dich.
Ja, go.
Flash kommt.
Fuß mal, Luca.
Smoke Monster nach oder hast du grad?
Hab schon.
So, AK?
Ja.
Du hast Full Equip. Na egal, komm, geh hoch.
Da geflasht.
Ist mal jetzt?
Zwei kurz an.
Ich gönn's dir so hart, ne? Ich gönn's dir so hart, Digga.
Ehre, Digga.
Ah, ich block dich komplett.
Kann euch kurz flashen, wenn ihr...
Einer sollte jetzt A
Chill,
hochkommen.
5 gegen 2, alles gut, ich schieb hoch.
Einfach Truck halten. Also hinter den großen Truck halten einfach.
Ich hab lang.
Ich hab nichts kurz gesehen.
Einfach hinterm Truck halten.
Nova, Dead, Bombe.
Ja.
GB. AWP, oder?
Nice!
Nice, Jungs. Stark.
Schön.